Room 442 is brought to you by North Star Bets. That's a win.
Okay, welcome back to the Homestand Show. And joining us now of Room 442, Sarah Pararia, obviously James Sharman. We got Justin Pooney, Albert Vartanian. We brought you in today to talk about the NHL Draft Lottery. No, I'm only kidding. We're going to talk about Lionel Messi. There's reports right now saying that he might be going to Saudi Arabian side Al-Hilal, and it's quote-unquote a done deal. Al-Hilal, by the way, are rivals to Al Nassr. Ronaldo plays for Al Nassr.
For the time being, anyway.
Right. Also being reported is, not reported, he said it, Jorge Messi, or I like to call him George Messi, has come out and denied reports saying there's no truth to this. They're only going to start talking once the season is done. Where should we start with this? I mean, you were really giving Ronaldo a lot of heat when you moved over to Saudi Arabia.
For sure.
If Messi goes to Saudi Arabia,
your
reaction will be what?
I'll be sad. I'll be sad because the thing is, Messi just won the World Cup. He's still scoring several goals for PSG, assisting. He's playing well. He wants to play in the Copa America in 2024. He wants to stay playing top football, and he's still playing really good football for his age. If Messi goes to Saudi Arabia, it'll be, honestly, as a football fan, let alone a Messi fan, it'll be sad. You don't want to watch the Saudi League, to be quite frank. You don't.
Yeah, no one
So
does. You
that's
can't even
the
get
thing.
it. Yeah.
It's honestly just, I think it would just be sad for the footballing world. We're not ready to see Messi go to a league like that. And like he came out and said that he still wants to play in European football, whether that's Barcelona or maybe even a Prem. Maybe we'll see that happen. But I think Messi staying in top 5 in Europe is what he needs for his career to wind it down.
Yeah, the rumored number is double Ronaldo's salary, which would be like 400 plus
They're
million.
saying it could be almost $1 billion. That's a lot of money to.
So
What does money mean to Messi at this point?
$1 billion.
that's what you think,
He
right?
already has so much money.
But the more you
though.
make, the more you spend as well. Just saying.
I,
And Sharms, where are you at with this?
See, we must be really careful, right? Because the whole Ronaldo situation is so fresh in the memory that you got the Messi camps and you got the Ronaldo camps, right? And they divide and they hate each other so much. They agree on nothing. So the Messi camp, who were very critical of Ronaldo a year ago, cannot now give their man a pass. If he goes to Saudi Arabia, okay, listen, I understand that's a lot of money. I don't care how rich you are. We're talking, $500 million for 1 year of football. I understand why that can be very alluring, but it's a real sad indictment of the game and just where they're at, I think, as humans as well. Like, do you really need that money, in fairness? You can go to another club in Europe. You can go to MLS and make a ton of money. Maybe not that kind of money, but a ton of money. To me, it does tarnish the image of the athlete.
For sure.
Ronaldo's tarnished, and so too Messi, in my mind, for sure.
I know, I completely agree. I don't want to see him go there. I also don't think he's at that level yet. As I was saying, like, he just won a World Cup. He's still the best player in the world. Like, and if he wants to compete in these upcoming tournaments, he has to stay playing in top level football. But over the
You
weekend,
would think so, yeah.
well, over the weekend, the president of La Liga, Javier Tebas, came out and said that he gave Barca the green light to sign Messi. The thing is, they have to get rid of basically selling several players, selling 100 million euros worth of players. But La Liga want him back now too, because they know,
They need him
Tebas
back.
knows that if Messi comes back, their ratings are going to go right back up.
I mean, did you see the video this week of Ronaldo during the match, post-match, all the selfies and the autographs of his opponents,
The staff.
and the other staff, right? It's not fun to play there. Listen, you make all this money. It's an absolute circus over there. You're playing against these opponents who just revere you, are fanboys. It must get really annoying. And you saw Ronaldo react, and I don't blame him one bit. Same thing. Imagine Messi going there.
No.
Right, the football is so secondary to everything else here. It's a real shame.
So the number, in Canadian dollars is 882 million, by the way.
That's nuts.
The reported number.
Well, you also look, Ronaldo's kind of fallen off the face of the mainstream sporting landscape since he's made the move to Saudi Arabia. That's probably the same case for Messi once he moves over there. They're just going to forget about
But the
him.
whole thing is, what I'm trying to say is that Messi, until this point, hasn't. Yeah, Ronaldo was playing with Manchester United, so one of the biggest teams, but Messi's still winning awards. Messi's winning trophies. Like, it doesn't make sense for him to go. Yeah, I feel like Ronaldo, there was a bit of like that whole Piers Morgan thing. He was having issues at Manchester United. I'm not saying it was his fault, but he was already having issues. Whereas Messi, it's like, you're still on the
it
up
was
and
all
up.
very negative around
Exactly.
Ronaldo.
he was further along his
nobody
career.
wanted,
Sure,
nobody wanted
exactly.
Ronaldo
He's older as
whatsoever.
well. Like,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
fine,
You gotta
but-
remember, like, this isn't the Saudi club going after Messi. This is the Saudi
government.
the state going after Messi. And there's more to this.
He was
the
there
money's
last week.
involved. Yeah, well, he's also some sort of ambassador, I believe, and in
For
Qatar.
tourism.
Also, Saudi Arabia, they want a World Cup.
They want 2030.
So they're not stopping at Messi. They're looking at other players. They're even trying to bring in Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba from Barcelona,
Well,
I guess,
if
to
Messi
help
goes
sweeten
to
the pot for
Al-Hilal,
Lionel
the
Messi.
two
It's the new
guys
China.
I think they're going to do whatever it takes,
Neymar.
clearly, to bring in
Neymar.
Messi. I see this happening. I
Oh,
don't.
it's going to happen.
I think how do you
yeah.
deny that type of money? I don't care who you are.
The whole smokescreen about we'll see what happens at the end of the year. That's just putting up a good face. At the end of the year, you know what's going to happen. The first day they're able to announce that he's got a deal to Saudi Arabia, he's going to be going to Saudi Arabia.
And it's
right?
gone south with PSG.
yeah.
This guy over here was on Piers Morgan on that ridiculous show, saying, "Oh, I'm not going to Saudi Arabia."
That's
No,
right.
they offered me a lot. What, 3 months
Yeah.
later? Guess
He's
what?
there.
I'm
You could say
signing.
the same thing about Ronaldo. What money does he need, right? Okay, so
for sure.
let's dismiss Saudi Arabia, right? Who are the other teams? Where are the other landing spots for Lionel Messi? Barcelona being one.
Barcelona being
Other
one.
than
Why
that-
not? Why not Newcastle?
Have you been to Newcastle?
I mean, they're Saudi owned.
Top five league. They're gonna be in. They're most likely gonna be
Newcastle,
in the
yeah,
Champions
Saudi-
League next year.
Okay, so it's who can afford him,
Yeah.
right? So Newcastle can afford him, right?
Well, there's still
City can
talks
afford
about
him.
Inter Miami because of
Chelsea.
the connection he has
Mhm.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, Inter Miami makes
Premier
a lot of
League,
sense.
Premier League
Yeah.
have the
Or
money.
One day he'll finish his career in the States, work the
Yeah.
Messi brand in America. That's definitely. I
Mhm.
think
Well, he has a
probably gonna
home
happen
in
at some
Miami
point.
as well, and like no one in
Connections with
Miami
that
speaks
ownership
English,
as
so we
well.
won't have an issue there. Like he'll be fine. But I know they were like a lot of people were saying, well, if he goes to Miami, it won't be as crazy as like in Saudi with all the fans and stuff. Are you kidding me? With the amount of Latinos there, Messi is not going to be able to fight. Like the security he's going to need to have on him will be just as crazy as it would be over there. But I think the biggest thing for him is playing top level football. If he keeps saying he wants to compete in the next World Cup, you're not going to go to Saudi Arabia and like.
I don't know though, but
Money
listen,
talks
if
at the
you're
end of the day.
Argentina, right, and he's still scoring 30 goals a year in Saudi
Scaloni's
Arabia,
gonna
they're
take
still
him.
going to pick him, aren't
They're
they? It's
totally-
Yeah, I
Messi.
think
He's
it's out
earned
of
that right.
respect, but I mean, there's no way he's going to be able to maintain his
No.
level.
No.
That's what I'm saying, and that's
It
what
will
should
drop.
matter more. The football should matter more. I just think it would be so sad to see him go at this point after everything he's done, because we already know we don't watch the Saudi league for Ronaldo. I mean, honestly, I probably will try and watch games for Messi. I'm such a sap.
I
but-
did watch the Saudi Arabian All Stars against PSG.
Oh, we both.
Messi, yeah, I was like, I will watch it, and then it was like, what
No,
are we
but
doing here?
it's awful. It is. It's
Yeah,
horrible.
it's not
football.
good. It's
It's
not
not
good.
sport, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Even though Ronaldo will
It's
come out and
sport
say
watching
this
is
is
what
this
it
What
is.
is sport?
This is a good
Sport
league.
is just a business. And that's what it is. It's business.
Professional sport.
Professional sport is just a business. That's
Yeah,
all it
well,
is.
money means a lot, right?
Exactly. Would you turn down $1 billion?
Don't ask me this question. I'm not gonna answer it.
Let's make it comparative. Would you turn down $1,000?
Yeah, we,
Yeah.
oh, well. Yeah, exactly. $100.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm in. Where am I signing?
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I know it's messy, and no one wants to see it happen to any of these players, but it's unfortunately the nature of the business right now.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, you can criticize all you want, but I mean, the money is the money.
It is.
And it is like he can buy himself a country now, right? And greed does come into it, and money is everything. It's about taking care of his family, all this kind of nonsense, right? But I said that about Ronaldo. Same thing about Messi. It's a real shame. I hate it. He's tarnished, but I understand it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, he hasn't signed yet. Let's all let's
It's
Right.
speak.
It's happening.
Where there's
Sarah.
smoke,
hope
there's
not.
fire,
I
and the
hope.
fire is burning.
I
Yeah, it's
It's gonna break some
listen.
hearts, though. It's gonna break some hearts.
You know what the thing is too. Players who do this are going to get backlash. That's just what's going to happen. But
yeah.
at what point, if you're Messi or Ronaldo, you say, "Well, who cares? It doesn't matter."
I mean, look at the
this
live.
is
look
about
at the,
my life.
Look at the live golfers. Do they care?
No one. Well, Saudi Arabia is, in terms of sport, the biggest boxing matches.
Mm-hmm.
The WWE is over there.
Mhm.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Golf, soccer. I mean, it's just.
It's all the part of the sport
Well, it's
washing.
It's the nature of the
machine,
business
right?
right
It's
now.
getting cleansing that image of theirs. That's what it's about.
Wait till the Leafs get down there and they start playing.
Jeez.
Maybe they can win a series in Saudi
Maybe
Arabia.
a new hockey league. Yeah, that'd be all right. The live of hockey.
Maybe they'll call
take
us to do some commentary there.
Saudi
Maybe. I'm available for any price. I don't know ethics.
Whatever it takes. James Sharman is in. So I just really want to know. I mean, how are you gonna feel once this deal's
I'll
done?
honestly probably cry if it happens.
Oh, yeah.
I'll cry if he comes back to Barcelona. I'll cry if he goes to Saudi Arabia. Like,
You didn't cry when Ronaldo went. I gotta find this clip.
I
when we
don't
talk about Ronaldo.
because Ronaldo's not my favorite player.
I cried
And
a
also,
little bit.
there was so much negativity going around. I was like, just honestly,
I
we were
know.
talking about him every day on the show. I was like, get him out. I'm tired. But no,
Talking about a guy whose face is it's gone, faceless at the
No one's
moment. It's
seen it.
Cristiano
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
This is on
Never
a,
seen
on
You
a
just see clips of him on the pitch.
64-inch monitor behind us.
When's the last time you saw Ronaldo go? Like, it's been a long
No,
time.
it's been a
Even
while.
on social, you don't even see that
Yeah,
anymore.
it's, that's actually
He's
true.
he's dead to me.
Oh.
I know you love Ronaldo. I know you do deep down.
Oh man.
Sarah Pryor, thank you so much. Okay, coming up after the break, we have Avery Sports. He's going to come and talk about the Oilers and dropping a pretty bad one to the Vegas Golden Knights last night. Stay tuned.
Room 442 is brought to you by North Star Bets. That's a win.